Hey guys, Ryan Steinelson here. It's 2 o'clock on Wednesday, and we're talking Google local service ads, Google business profile optimization, and artificial intelligence or conversational AI to help you guys both generate leads with the Google business profile and the Google local service ads, and the lead conversion with conversational AI. So I hope I'm coming to you with good internet here, because I just got Starlink and it wasn't really working that well. So I just want to make sure that it's working and you guys are able to see me and hear me. And I am going to, and just for you guys that don't know who I am, again, Ryan Steinelson. I'm the founder of Accelerate Marketing. Accelerate Marketing is a digital marketing agency that's been around for we've been around for 16 years, and we've been helping businesses do exactly what I just shared with you, which is generate leads, pre-qualified, pre-sold leads for the better part, well, all those 16 years. And then also with the conversational AI, we've been doing that for the last 2 years. So like it says in the video, please comment your questions below the video so that I can answer those live. And the best thing is if you join me live, if you're watching live, you can just, I'll give you a link that you can actually join me with. So here's the link in the comments. And you can join me every week at this same location. You can also join our school community. So this is the link that we use every week. So it's static. And you also can join our free school community to learn more about Google business profile optimization and local service ads optimization. I'm going to share my screen here so that you can see, what is going on and what I'm talking about. So here's the school community. There. So this is the school community local lead labs. We got 489 members. Pretty good group. You get your questions answered here. Here's some questions here that were introduced in the community section here, and you can see that Roxanne responded to those. There's this person introduced themselves, and which we recommend that everybody does. And but you can also ask questions. You can create a post here, put a title in, write something, and then identify as a general discussion post, introduction, questions, announcements, wins, etc. And then we also have a classroom. This is all free content. You can go in here and you can consume this content. It's really good. I've got a lot of really good feedback on it. People have really learned a lot. They actually train a lot of agencies train their staff with it. And then here's our calendar, so you can see when we actually go live. You can click on this, and this is the link as well here that I was telling you about. We are, why should you listen to me? We've been, like I said, we've been doing this for 16 years. We've just seen a lot of different accounts, which is really important with Google local service ads and Google business profile, otherwise known as search engine optimization. And we also are, we've been verified by Google, meaning they've endorsed us in the sense that we are Google partners with the Google local service ads platform. And we've been partner with Google for the past 6 years, since it started, pretty much, or just after it started. So we can get answers for you. If you're our clients, we get very quick answers, and we have one account manager is what that means. Not 15 different account managers that you have to deal with that tell you 15 different things. We really get our answers right directly from the source. And we can usually get approvals done really quickly. If you're looking for an approval for a page that you're, a local service ads page you're setting up, or anything like that. So, like I said, ask any questions that you want either on the recording or on the live video. And then I would encourage you also to, like I said, jump in here and ask questions. I'll do an audit of your Google local service ads page. We did this last week with a guy named Randy. He got a lot of value. I'll review his account. Is really, he's been following me on Google for a while and learned a lot about local service ads, and for his dog grooming business, the mobile dog grooming business. And as a result, he's getting a lot more leads, and pretty soon he's going to be our client, I think. So, and now he's starting to use AI because he realizes that he needs to answer those phones much quicker than he is currently. So, let me go into the topics here. I did want to review a few things. Hopefully you guys saw what the topics were. There is a new badge for Google local service ads. I've talked about this before. It's replacing the Google Guaranteed or Google Screened or License Verified. That's starting as of October 20th. Google will consolidate the trust badges all into one. And it's a big deal for visibility and trust. And small to medium-sized businesses need to make sure that they are verified properly so users see the trust badge. So definitely do that. Changes in LSA messaging, lead reporting, and visibility. Google rolled out updates in the LSA. Well, we talked about this. And also upcoming changes to the LSA guaranteed badge indicates policy shift. Terms of service updates, we talked about that. Best practices in local profile, Google Business Profile, LSA to maximize visibility. There's some really interesting topics or resources that we found on optimization of the LSAs in 2025. We've always talked about reviews, radius, and response rate being the top three. And I agree with some of these key points that we found here. Keep the reviews coming, not just total, but freshness, like how recent they are. Fully complete profile with correct categories, service areas, business hours, strong images and video, which I would recommend if you really want to have strong images that you use artificial intelligence like Google's Nana Banana to create images. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here in a second, because Randy did this and it really helps his listing stand out big time, because he put balloons, very bright balloons, in the background of his dog images. And it really helps his, pun intended, his listing pop. Balloons, get it? All right. So, so that's really important. And then obviously, like quick responses is what they said as well. And this is from the Painters Academy. This is they help business with Google local service ads like we do. Yeah, let's see. Conversational AI trends: proactive, multi-channel, and agentic. According to the State of the AI, Conversational AI Trends and Statistics 2025, some of the big shifts are proactive conversations, not just react in user inquiry. Using AI across multiple channels, chat, voice, SMS. We've been talking about that for a while. And our agent's been able to do that for a while. One agent for all three: chat, voice, SMS, and I would even include email. Building personas or voice using agentic AI, whereas AI agents don't just reply, but take action or trigger workflows. We've been talking about this for a while as well. That it's important for you to know what your workflow is so that you can employ or deploy the AI agent to do those, to implement those workflows for your business. Okay. This is very important. And if you're not doing this, I mean, it's something that I would really, really look at, because this is the opportunity for a business in 2025 is to look at what your workflows are and then map those out and identify where an AI agent can be injected, a multi-channel agentic AI agent, no less. Also, a newer framework, hybrid systems that mix intent-based plus retrieval systems to reduce latency and improve relevance. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's being proactive with those conversations, maybe even outbound, for people that are on your list. 100%. And our agent can do that. We've been talking about that for a little while too. For SMBs, this means moving beyond just set up a chatbot to thinking, which you can do now. And I'll show you an example of how quickly you can set up a chatbot. I would recommend that you do this, 100% of the time. Set up a chatbot for your business, and I'm going to show you the problem with some of the chat agents that are out there right now is they are not multi-channel, meaning they don't do chat, voice, email, and text. They don't do all of the ways that you can communicate, and they don't have context from all of those different platforms. Okay, and so what I would do, and if you're specifically for local service ads and Google Business Profile, is I would connect an AI agent that also allows you to control the call flow. Meaning, if you want to make it so that your humans are answering the phone first, then you can flow the calls to your humans with the AI agent system that you're using, which there's none that I know of that you can do this with other than the one that we built, so that you can send those conversations. And try to find other ones, because this is what I would consider if I was a business owner. If you don't already have a call flow system like CallRail or RingCentral, and you're not able to flow your calls, then you need to be able to flow your calls to your humans potentially initially to see how they do compared to the AI agent at answering phone calls and responding to texts, etc. The agent can also be on 24/7. At the very least, what I would do is I would turn the agent on exclusively after hours. And if your humans are not able to answer the phone at a bare minimum, if they're not able to answer the phone within 20 seconds during business hours, that's what I would at least set that agent up so that you can cover that, so that you can do that. If you don't do that, then you're really going to, and you're not starting to do that or thinking about how you can do that. You really want to start. I would recommend that you start doing that and mapping out your workflow for your business so that you can identify where the next places are that you can put the agent in place. Okay. So there's about 4 or 5 people that are watching right now. If you guys if you have any questions, please just put those in the comments. Subscribe to the channel if you can. That'd be great. To local service ads, it'd be great. I know that a lot of you guys are in the local service ads channel. And you can live. I did put the link in the comments, so you can join by clicking on that link, and you don't have to share your camera. You can just jump on, and I'll do an audit of your business live if you want to, or even just review it or answer any questions that you have live. I want to make this. This is best if it's actually a workshop format. If you have questions and I can answer them live, it really makes it a lot better. So improving customer experience, response speed as ranking signals, improve customer experience, response speed as, okay. These are signal. Okay. So the customer experience and response speed are ranking signals for Google local service ads and Google Business Profile. I've been saying this for years. This is the reason why I started on the path of developing an AI agent. Okay. And there are the tools, the AI website builder tools are now incorporating AI agents into their system so that you can easily deploy an AI agent, just like we've been doing from the beginning. If you improve, getting back to the response rate, if you improve the response rate, then this is going to signal to both LSA and GBP that you're responsive to both messages, calls, leads, and reviews, and it impacts your ranking and visibility. Also, AI tools are being used to help route leads and generate responses. well, this is what our tool does. This is what our AI agent does. SMBs should audit how fast they respond now. Maybe leverage AI or automations, template or message routing to improve response speed. This can mean higher lead conversion and better exposure. There are significant increases in conversion rate that businesses are reporting by leveraging the AI in the way that I mentioned previously, where you can either make the AI your first line, meaning you don't send the call to humans, you send it to the AI first, or you can make it back up your humans after they have a chance and if they miss the call. Look, having an AI agent answer the call is better than the phone going to voicemail. Okay. Oh, awesome. Alicia Snyder, your realtor in Bucks County. Awesome. What about spam messages or solicitation? Yes. So the AI agent can actually, great question. Thank you for asking, Alicia, and joining the live video. And should I respond to them anyway? Are you talking about from? I'm assuming that you're talking about the leads that are coming in. Yeah. Hi, LOL. So yeah, and she's talking about, should I respond to them anyway? Yes. Well, look, if you're gonna get, first of all, if you're talking about local service ads, I would first of all, when you get a lead like that is in regards to response rate, yes. And I'm assuming that's for local service ads and Google Business Profile. But with local service ads, you have an option to give feedback on the leads that you're getting. And I would recommend that you do that for all your leads. A good agency that's managing your local service ads is going to do this for you. Okay. And the reason why you want to give feedback is by doing that, you're actually giving Google insights into what type of leads to feed you in the future. Okay. And sometimes it'll help you getting a refund for the lead. A lot of people don't do it because they think that they're going to not get as many leads by actually giving like a negative feedback for a lead. No, that's not the case. We've managed thousands of accounts and that's not the case at all. So give feedback. You might be able to get a credit, and you'll also give them an insight to what kind of leads that you're getting, and you'll get better leads in the future by doing that. Okay. I don't necessarily know that, to answer your question though, you can respond to them. And this, by the way, is a great reason to use an AI agent, is because then you can have the AI agent respond. And I would, at the very least, Alicia, I would put an AI agent on the end of your message leads. Hopefully you're taking message leads, first of all, in the local service ads platform. And if you want to join me live, it'd be great. I mean, we can go in and I can, I would love to put your business name in here, and I'll do a little audit of your business, and I'll give you some really good tips if you want. Yeah, there's some ways to really, I don't want to say like game the system, but actually, I'm not camera ready. That's okay. You don't have to show your camera, by the way. I mean, you can get on here and you can just share your microphone. You don't have to share your camera. If you can share your business, where it's at, and what's your real estate company's name? That'd be great. And then I can do a search in Bucks County there. But definitely turn on your message leads, make sure that that's on. The nice thing about having an AI agent to back you up, if you're not able, like I've been, talking about it, to back you up if you can't answer the phone, is that, yeah, all your calls will be answered in 30 seconds. It'll give you better rankings because Google will be happy that you're actually giving people a better experience. Alicia Center Opus Real. Okay. Got it. Okay. So I'm going to Alicia Snyder, Opus Elite Realtor, Newtown, PA. Well, let me do this. I'm going to do this on my phone, and that way we'll be able to do a little bit more. And Alicia's. Ooh, I was checking my Starlink earlier. It was not doing too well, but now it's back on. That's good. So let me show you here. Okay, so get out of that. We know it's working. That's good. And yeah, I know it's working. Okay, there we go. Okay, you can see I was looking for a weed whacker the other day. Okay, so ALISIA, Snyder, Opus. Wow, it's quite a elite realtor. That's a mouthful. Well, I'm just going to pull up your listing right now because I know it's going to pull it up, and this must be you. Boom! Look at you getting all live and fancy and videoed up. All right, that's cool. I like that. It's great that you're doing that. Let me see. Let me move this because I think you just no. Okay. Oh, I'm not showing my screen. Hold on. Or I am showing my. No, I'm not. Hold on one second. Okay. Let me actually just show my phone again. Hold on one second. Remove. I'm just gonna show my phone. Stop. Hold on one second. Screen share. Okay. So you can see that, right? Okay, so there you go. So this is what I was commenting on. This is cool. So I typed in Alicia Snyder, Opus Realtor. Okay, so you've got 71 reviews, great. And now, so we know, you're doing some good stuff. I mean, you've got video going on here. By the way, you can what I was going to show you, and I was showing others last week, is how you can really update your images a lot by with using AI. You can use something called Google Nano Banana. I like how you've turned on your text messages. This is great. This is your Google Business profile page. You've turned on the text messaging. Was that because you were watching me? Because not many people do that. That's really good. It doesn't look like you're taking messages. If you're not, I definitely would turn that on. Oh wait, sorry. I'm looking at your Google Business profile. Let me go to another one. Let me pull up another browser here so that realtor. Let me try to find your Google Business profile page or Google Local Services page. Realtor Newt PA. Okay, so it's not showing. Surprise! Oh, that's because I'm not spelling it right. Okay. So here we go. So Kim Rock Group, Keller Williams is showing up. Kevin Weingartner, Realtor, and they've got message leads turned on. Let me see if you've got it turned on. Try to find you here. There you go. Yeah, you got good. You got it turned on. You are open 24/7. That's great. Okay. I'm wondering if you have an AI agent or not. Hold on. How do I turn my mic on? Oh, well, you got to click the link and join, and then it just turn your camera off. I won't bring you on stage, to talk to me. If I'll turn your camera off, but if you want to. But anyway, this is good. I mean, I like good headshot here. Let's see. Yeah, so let me look at your images. I think this is good. I mean, you're at least in the, you're in the game here a little bit. So, and it typically replies in a few minutes. That's good. That's really good. Okay, you entered. Awesome. There you go. Okay, so your camera's not showing, your mic's on. Hopefully you're ready to be added.
Hello. I don't know.
Hey,
can you hear me?
How's it going? Hey.
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay. So was this helpful so far, or any questions?
Yeah, I know a lot about the Google. I always check to see the updates, and I know you guys will post little shorts on it. So I been subscribed to you guys like a little while ago. I wasn't even planning on being on this live. You just happened to be live, and I wanted to see because I've seen you say stuff about the response rate, and I get a lot of message spam, or like as a realtor, I'll get contractors that reach out to me like, hey, we do roofing, and they'll use and I don't respond to them. But then I saw your video. It was like, oh, your response rate, the AI response rate. I'm like, shit, because I don't know if I'm allowed to curse. Sorry.
Oh, you totally are.
So, okay, good, because I do. So that's why I jumped on. I was like, because I just got one the other day for a cleaning lady, and I ignored her. And I'm like, maybe that's fucking up my So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I'm supposed to respond to these people, and that's kind of why I jumped on. But the texting,
I mean, I
was
would
getting hard.
just in case. I mean, and are you using an AI agent, or are you just basically doing everything, you answering all the stuff yourself?
So I was paying for an AI. Um, I want to like a cold caller, but they also answer the phone, so they were like all in one.
Yeah.
But I didn't like it
Mm.
because it didn't sound like, I know you can kind of tell with AI,
Yeah.
but it sounded too fake, where it was
Okay.
like instantly people don't want to talk to it.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that, and I got nervous that if a Google lead came in, the AI would mess it up for
Mm.
me, and then I'd miss it. So I stopped it because I got nervous.
Got it. Yeah. And I mean, I think we're about, there's some better voices out there. It's improving a lot. I mean, I think we're probably 3 to 6 months away from us, people not being able to tell whether it's an AI agent or a human. And I always say this, I still would have the agent identify itself as an agent, so that you're not trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes, so to speak, and so that there's just full transparency. But I understand what you're saying. That's good feedback. I mean, it, you know it sounds like you're just, it didn't sound real enough. And then number two, that you were concerned that you were gonna, basically have the AI agent, screw up a lead. And yeah, and so what I would do, and this is where I was like today, I was talking about the call flow. If you have a call flow set up well, then you should be able to like have the call go to you first for the first like 20 seconds. And then if you don't answer, then you send it to the AI agent. Because, going to an AI agent, a good one that's got a good voice and a good voice model. There's different voice models out there. There's, chat. There's some that are, you pay for the model. Some of them are not cheap, but they're better, and they're more realistic, and they actually can get shit done. they can do a warm transfer as well. I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, if I don't know if your agent was able to. There's two things that I would make sure that any agent that I deployed does. Number one, can it schedule an appointment if I wanted to? Can it integrate with my calendar? Number two, like if you're not available and the agent answered all the questions that it can, then it's like, okay, can it actually schedule an appointment with me? Who, like, which would be you. And then number two is, can the agent do a warm transfer? And there's different ways of doing that. There's a warm transfer is where the agent goes, hey, you know what? Alicia's she's not available right now. But I've got all your information, and I'm gonna try to reach her one more time. If she's not available, then I'm gonna leave her a message, and we can schedule an appointment as well if you want. I mean, that's the kind of like agent that would kind of work almost as well as a human. Where if you're not available, it'll schedule an appointment, or it'll try to like call you again to see if you're available after the agents talk to the person for a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the one that I had, I did like it. And I don't know, when I got on like the sales call, it sounded better. And then when I actually implemented it, it took in my opinion, way too long to respond. Like there was such a gap in it figuring out how to respond to the person.
Yeah.
And then I had a couple people like say, like, oh, this is AI, and then like hang up. So that's kind of like where I'm like, like, so I'm still like, I still think it's good because I don't want to miss. Like there's times where like I'm simply walking my dogs, and I can tell I know it's a Google service ad coming through, and I'm like, shit, I don't have headphones. I'm in the middle of something. I can't answer the phone, but if I know I don't answer, it's going to affect my call rate. So
exactly, and that's where I would implement an AI agent, because the consequences of not answering that phone call is worse than having an AI agent that's at least answering the phone call. In my opinion, I would have an agent just for that, like just for those kind of calls. And we, like ours is, yeah. So you gotta, I would look at that, because what Google's looking at is, are you going to answer the calls in 30 seconds or not? If not, then they're going to penalize you. And so that's why I'm saying I would rather have the AI agent answer the phone. It's going to be counted as an answered phone call as opposed to a missed call.
Even if I don't answer it, it picks it up. It'll like it still is recognized with the AI. Like Google will still recognize it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So it's and the AI is going to get there in the next 3 to 6 months anyway. So I would just if I was looking for a good conversational AI agent, I would, like I said earlier, I would make sure that it's multi-channel, that it does email, text, chat, voice. I would make sure that if you did want to leave, that you could take all your conversations with you, kind of like if you have a CRM, you can take all your leads with you, because that is something that the agent gets better. It gets trained on the conversations that it has over time. I would find an agent that does actually build its knowledge base, or basically its knowledge about your business from the conversations that it has. Not all agents are built like that. I would look for one that does that as well. I would also look for one that integrates fully with local service ads. Not all of them do, so that the agent can respond to your message leads on LSA. And I would also make sure that you find one that has that's connected to a call flow, meaning so that you can actually set it up to where it rings you for 20 seconds, inside of the AI software, and then it would ring the AI for the final 10 seconds so that the calls are answered. So those are some things that I would look for I've been doing, not for a long time, but like for 2 years in the AI world, that's a long time. And so it's a new world out there, with these agents, and and integrating them with your platforms like local search. Where are you getting leads from as well? You like Zillow or what else?
I as an agent, I think some of those sites are gonna go away or not be as high quality. So I'm just focusing on like my website. I get leads, local service ads, I get leads. More like branding is where my leads come from than like those bigger ones. Just because, yeah, Zillow's got problems, so I just try to not give them any of my money.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand. So this is okay. So let me go back here. Yeah, and so up here, these are the
I know
guys.
I know my reviews are not as competitive as obviously some of these other profiles, but
yeah,
I'll
that's
get there in
good.
time.
Yeah, you're doing good. You got 100. I mean, 120. You're not very far off. I mean, that's not that far. As long as you're asking every time, that and make it easy for them. You know how to you got the review link, right? You know how to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got that, and then let's see, and then I was going to show you some tricks, some strategies that I think will help you. Let me show you in 1 second here. So you're okay. So this is you. So you're on the maps.
No, that's my company, like my actual brokerage.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's my own business, like for me and my branding, but that's my actual brokerage where my license is under.
Okay. This one right here. Okay. Oh yeah, 189. Okay. So
that's the entire office. So like anybody can, if they've worked with any of our agents, can leave a review.
I like that. So you've got it broken. A lot of realtors don't do that. You've noticed that?
Well, that's not my business. That's
okay.
like the brokerages.
Yeah, the
like
brokerage.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
let me see.
I don't know if that helps or hurts me, because.
Well, it doesn't really. It doesn't really help you. But yeah, I'm just trying to find you to see how. It's good that you've broken off and done your own. Okay, so one of the things that you can do, and you got to take that. Is that your phone?
No. This is a spam number, an actual spam call.
Oh, got it. Okay, all right. Now let me see. I got. Okay, so one of the things you can do is to update your photos, and you can actually create videos with this as well. I'm going to stop sharing here and share something else. Hold on one second. I'm going to stop screen, and then hold on one second. Present, share screen. So, have you seen the Google's AI photo editor and video editor? It's pretty good. Here. So it's called Google Nano Banana. But it's it's pretty amazing. I mean, what you can do. For you, it's like as a realtor. Okay, I'll show you something. Let me see. Where's your realtor? Newport.
Newtown.
Newtown. Okay. I'm gonna try to pull up a photo. Okay, from this guy. Okay. I'm gonna screenshot this just to show you what I'm talking about. What can be done. So for your house showings, this is a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So watch this. So documents. Okay. So if I go to Google and I upload take the flag out of this picture. So it'll work for a second here. And what it'll do is I'm taking this flag out of this picture. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
The flag's like gone. So what you can do is you could do this for like your listings. Like if you have a house that you wanted to furnish and put those images in your listing, you can do that. You can furnish any room, you can brighten it up, you can do all kinds of things with this. So definitely something to consider as a realtor for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's very interesting.
Yeah, and then you can also create a video from this or anything that you create. So you could just download this, and then let me just go. So you can actually create a video. New chat. Let me see here. Let me see what it does. Create a video with this photo, adding a realtor talking to their client outside of the door. So it's going to create a video from this, and it's going to put two people, a realtor. So you could literally put yourself in this and make a video out of it. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do with this, and it's not. I mean, it's like 2 cents maybe, like less than a penny or so for a photo to edit, and then it's super inexpensive for the video creation too. But so this is what I would do as a realtor for sure. And I would, I would take your photos that you've got that you want to enhance that are on your Google Business Profile page, like I was doing with this one, and you can make them pop. Like, oh man, I forgot the dog. Oh, here we go. Wait, dog groomer. Oh, there we go. So I told this guy to do this, and it was interesting. Like he created some images, and he created he created this one it was just a photo of the dog, and then he put the balloons in the background, and that was showing up as his image here, and it made his listing stand out so much more. It was amazing because it was so colorful. So that was just those little subtle, strategies can really. Let's see.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
You hear it?
Oh my God, that's so crazy. That's
I know.
scary.
I
That's
know.
so
So
scary.
wait. It's even better. Did you hear the voice? Like I didn't even
No.
expect. Like you got to hear this. This is crazy. Watch this. You think that's crazy? So watch this. You got to hear like what it was saying. Like they're talking. It actually made sense. Hold on. Share screen. Here we go. Watch this.
This is the property I was telling you about. It has great potential. Yeah.
It certainly looks interesting from the outside.
So this is the
No way. That's so wild. Oh my God. That's so cool. I gotta show my broker that.
I know.
That's insane.
I know. So this is like what what I would do if I were you. So
I thought with your LSA, like I thought your photos had to be location like geotagged for it for like that's what Google, at least
Yeah.
that's what I read.
yeah,
So if I
yeah.
but
Go
if I do these, is it gonna like negatively affect or like affect it since there's no
No.
like geotag? Okay.
No, here. Look, so what you can do is how to add a geotag.
Oh, just ask the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, there's geotag photo online. Here you go.
Okay.
You see my screen still?
Yeah, it's just showing the video though, like the
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me
nano banana.
Yep. Hold on 1 second. Stop screen and then share. I had to do that because it only shares the volume or the audio if I share that window and not just the entire screen. So hold on. All right. So now, yeah, how to add a geotag to a photo. To geotag a photo, you can use your mobile phone camera settings to enable GPS tagging before you take the picture, or you can add a location to a photo after it's been taken. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So you just
I
go
just
here, upload the photo, and then add the geo.
okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I wasn't expecting to be on here, but
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. And if you have any other questions, just let us know. And yeah, I mean, any feedback, if you want to leave us a review, that'd be great. I mean, obviously you can go to our Accelerate Marketing.
Yeah, I looked you guys up. Like I said, I go back and forth. Like I subscribe. So if you guys post videos, I'll look just to see what's going on. And I did have an AI, but I'm like weary a little now. So I'm kind of wait. That's kind of what I thought too with it when I like canceled it. I was like, I'm gonna wait until maybe it gets better because I just was kind of disappointed in how it sounded and how long it took to respond. But
Well, but here's the thing, because you're not ranking that well in local service ads, at least from what it looked like from to me. So I would be really, I mean, what I would do is I would connect with Roque and Mary on my team. They can run an audit of your LSA page. What they'll do is they'll pull they'll spend an hour at least doing each audit. I mean, one for GBP, one for LSA, and it's worth it because then you can know for a fact what your response rate is, and what in other words, because right now you're not able to actually see your response rate or the percentage of calls that are answered in less than 30 seconds because you don't have your account in your Google LSA page in a MCC or My Client Service account. So once you pull your account into an MCC account like ours, then we can actually identify the calls versus connected calls. And that'll tell you in black and white if you're answering all your calls and what percentage of calls are being missed. And that'll tell you basically like if it's just really simple. If I owned a business right now, there's absolutely no doubt the first thing I would do, especially for local service ads, is set up an AI agent to answer all of my phone calls after I get the first 15 seconds for sure. And then over time, you'll get confident enough in it where you're like, all right, I know the AI is going to answer. I know it's going to do a decent job. I know it's going to warm transfer me. I know it'll schedule an appointment for me. I don't need to answer anymore. And I would also set that up for my message responses as well, because with messages, you can't even tell that it's not an AI agent. So, and then also I would connect it to all of your other lead sources that way, you know, same thing, because,
Okay.
you know, at least having an AI agent is better than, you know, having it go to voicemail, like I said. So, so yeah, so, you know, let me know what other questions you have. You can always,
Does the AI also answer like regular phone call, like not transferred through? So like any, whether it's GLSA or regular, someone just calling me, it can do
Yeah.
both.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because we purchase a phone number, for the agent. So basically the agent is now assigned to a phone number. And so that way, yeah, people can text it, people can call it.
Okay.
You can make that your phone number. and
And is there so like I'm open, I put that I'm open 24/7, obviously at 3 a.m. Is it likely when I answer the phone? Probably not.
yeah,
Is there, so the last AI, the company I asked, I was like, well, I'm fine answering the phone. Like usually I'm pretty good with it. Um and I was like, can I like turn it on and off? Or, and they said like, no, it's either you have it on all the time or it's like it's either on all the time or off. Like you can't have specific like call forwarding. But you're saying
that's what
I have,
that's why I developed the call flow. Exactly.
okay.
Because we developed that because for this exact situation, because we know, because I've been doing this for a long time, and I know what I knew what I wanted. I knew what my clients would need. You know, because I understand what their needs are. I know what I would want. You know what I'm saying? Um, because yeah, I mean, I want to be able to flow the calls in the way that I want to when I want to do it. And I want to be able to take over the conversation if it's text as well. And you can do that with our system.
How long does the text response kick in? It's like if somebody sends a message
Instantly.
or what's that?
Instantly. Like it'll well, you can give it a delay if you want, you know, but
Like I'm saying, like let's say somebody messages on my ad right now. I'm sitting here, I could answer it, but if the bot answers it, like, and then I jump in, does it stop or does it?
yeah, you can.
You know what I mean? Like, how does it know that I'm talking versus it then continuing to keep the conversation?
You get a text to you get a notification, and then there's a link that you click to take over the conversation, and a button that you select to turn off the AI, and then you take over the conversation.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Well,
Yep.
very cool. Yeah, you guys can audit my site, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I'll do is, I mean, you can here. Let me give you the number. So this is if you want, you can text the word audit to this number, and you know, Roque or Mary will get back to you with that, and yeah, and
Okay.
they'll do that. There's you can go to accelerateyourmarketing.com as well, but the fastest way to do it is just to send a text to 619-304-5155. And yeah, I appreciate you jumping on, and I'm probably going to wrap it up because I mean, I didn't want to go for too long today, but yeah, thanks for jumping in. And Alicia, you know, let us know if you got any other questions. You can text any questions to that same number as well.
Okay.
And probably the conversation that you're going to have initially is with the AI agent.
Okay, sounds good. Awesome.
All right.
All right, thank you so much.
You bet.
Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. And for all you guys that have been watching, thank you. Again, if you want to, like I was telling Alicia, you can text us at 619-304-5155. You can go to our website at accelerateyourmarketing.com. And you can also join our school community at school.com/local lead labs, where we answer all of your questions off, you know, when I'm not live. And you can also text any questions to the cell phone number there. And yeah, thank you. And let me know what questions you have. We'll talk to you soon. I'm here again next week, same time, 2:00 Wednesday. All right. Take care.